So the first video we kind of talked about some basics of potty training. Now we're going to talk about particulars and how we can assign the command word with the action. So when we go outside, again, we're not going to use interrogative words or adjectives. We're just going to say potty. So when you take your dog outside, when it looks like it's going to do it, a lot of times they're going to do kind of a serpentine motion or they're going to sniff the ground. Those are indications that dog needs is looking for a place to go. So, or if you, without being too graphic, look at your dog's rear end and you see the magic button kind of puckering, then you know it's probably going to be a poop. So what you want to do is start saying the command word preferably before the dog starts, or if you can't identify that, as soon as the dog starts. So I'm going to say business. Don't say business, and don't say business. Sometimes when our dogs are having accidents in the house, we're like, oh, business! You're so excited that they're going to do it, but you will startle the dog and stop them from going, and you're going to interrupt the business. So when they start going, be about 10 feet or closer, and just say business once. Wait for them to complete doing business, and pull out some high-value treats, pop it in the dog's mouth, and say the word business. Now, I'm going to go over two other things right away, but make sure that when you're, or in a minute, but make sure the second the treat touches lips, they hear the command word. Now, I like to do business, and then I immediately start scratching them on their chin. So I facilitate kind of a nose-up orientation, which kind of helps with their confidence. And eventually, we can use this. If we give the treat and pet under the chin at the same time, they become kind of linked. And so that can help you. You can give that as a reward later on. But initially, make sure you have treats, and I prefer high-value treats. The treats I like using are the Tricky Trainer chicken liver because it's very, very good treat. And we want them to know, wow, I get the special treat when I go outside. Now, one mistake that a lot of people make is their dog has an accident in the house, and they're like, don't you, bad dog, bad dog, bad dog. And the dog, what we mean to say is don't potty in the house. What the dog hears is humans get pissed when I potty, but I have to potty. Humans are irrational. So instead of telling the human that I have to potty, I'm going to go hide somewhere and squirt behind a couch, or do it somewhere where you don't see it. Or if you take me on a walk, I'm definitely not going to go in front of you. And so you will make potty training a lot worse by making a big deal out of it. If you catch your dog that's making an accident, I want you to get either a piece of wood or a newspaper and roll it up, and really, really hard, I want you to hit yourself because you put your dog in a position to fail. You can't let your dog have the option to go pottying outside, but you should never strike your dog. Another old wives' tale is to rub the dog's nose in it. Been clinically proven, it'll teach the dog to not tell you when it has to potty. You're working against yourself. So don't ever make a big deal in a bad way, just simply pick the dog up. Or clap your hands or make a distraction sound, but don't get angry because he's not doing it on purpose. And never rub their nose in it. Now, a lot of people want their dog to go potty in a specific part of the yard. But then what they do is they take the dog outside and just let it go potty. And well, the dog's like, well, this is the first part of grass. I'm going right here. Take your dog to where you want it to go on a leash for the first couple weeks. So don't engage with the dog. If it jumps up on you, ignore it. Just stand there, or don't even look at the dog. The dog's staring at you and just sits there staring at you. Just wait your 5 minutes and then take him back inside. But don't tell him, potty, potty, go business. You're just going to make it worse, so just wait. As soon as he starts going, say the command word. When he finishes, pop the treat in his mouth and say the command word. Pet him a little bit as well. Now, if he goes, when he's on the leash and he's going in the area that you want, at first I just give him just one treat. But when I start doing it where I want them to go there exclusively, I take them out on a leash and I might drop the leash. You might want to have a leash that you use just exclusively for potty. They're going to probably pee on it a little bit. It's a puppy. You're going to deal with it. So when he's free, walk him all the way to the area first and then drop the leash. If he potties within like 5 feet of your bullseye, you give him 5 treats. Potty, potty, potty. Every time the treat touches his lips, he gets here's the word command word. If he goes a couple feet away from the target, then he gets 4 treats. And further away, 3 treats. If he just goes outside, he just gets 1. So the closer he gets to the target, the better the jackpot of treats he gets. And eventually they're like, if I potty inside, nothing happens. If I potty outside, I get 1 to 5 treats. And I always get 5 treats over here. Now the way dogs' minds work, the more that they do something, the more apt they are to do it again and again. So if you get them in a habit of going to the same spot, it's gonna be much more effective. Now make sure it is not near your house. Their mothers will teach them not to go near their den because it alerts other predators. So it should be far away from the exit access to the backyard. So those are some potty training basics and alliteration that I'm not able to get.